Hi, this is about Reserve Bank of India. Many videos would have been there, many topics would have got covered. I thought I'll give it in a very crisp format, how RBI functions and what are their roles and how it plays a major role in Indian banking scenario and financial systems. So there are totally, we can bifurcate RBI's role into 8 functions, 5 regulations which the RBI does, and 4 additional powers vested with RBI in the year 2012. So these are the 3 different points which I thought I will put across to you instead of going into the details of what they're doing. So to put it in a nutshell, 8 functions, 5 regulations, 4 additional powers vested in 2012. So these are the major area to be looked into in RBI's functions. So what are those 8 functions which they do? First and foremost, you are all aware that they are the note issuing authority for the nation. Point number 2, it is banker to the government of India. Then third one, it is acting as a banker's bank. For all the banks, this is the apex bank. The fourth one, Reserve Bank as a lender of the last resort. So when every other opportunity of getting money fails, Reserve Bank comes into play for all the banks and including the government. Point number 5 that should be looked into is controller of credit in India. Then point number 6 that is being looked into is foreign exchange transactions. It takes care like import and export, the balance of payments position. All these things are looked into by the Reserve Bank of India. Then collection and furnishing of credit information. So that also RBI takes care. That is the 7th parameter. And then the 8th is new business that needs to be permitted. This is included from the year 2006. So these are the 8 major functions which RBI does. Then we will see the 5 regulations which Reserve Bank of India is taking care of. First is licensing of banking companies. This is the first parameter, first regulation which they do. Then second one is permission for opening the branches. So this is again done on the biannual basis, like half yearly once and then financial year once, number of branches. Now they have come out with one parameter where every 4 or 5 metro semi-urban branches, you need to have one rural branch or unbanked branches. So that way, the spread of the banking system goes to the last person of the nation. Point number 3, power to inspect the banking companies. This is one of the functions. Then powers to issue directions to the banks and other non-banking financial companies, NBFCs. Then point number 5, the last function which we have seen is control over the top management. In case a particular bank is not acting in the interest of the depositors or the customers, Reserve Bank of India steps in and then gives directions over the top management. And the last is the 4 different powers vested with RBI as per the Banking Law Amendment Act 2012. What are the 4? Power to supersede board of directors of banking companies. You can even overturn the directions given by the board of directors of a banking company. Point number 2. Power to inspect associate enterprises of the banking company. Not only banking companies, they will go for inspection. They can also go for subsidiaries and associate enterprises of the banking companies. Then point number 3. Power to regulate acquisition of shares of a banking company and to raise a ceiling on the voting rights. So this is again third power vested in 2012. The last one is power to grant license to primary cooperative societies to carry the banking business as per section 22. So these are the major 8 parameters, 5 functions, 5 regulations and 4 additional powers vested for Reserve Bank of India. This acts as promotional and development activity for the industries and smoothly regulates the functions of banking and also the lender of last resort for the government as well as the banks. Thank you very much. I hope I have given a very crucial gist of the wholesome gamut of functions which Reserve Bank of India is doing for a beginner, a banker, or a commerce student to assimilate, understand in a crux the role of RBI in India. Thank you very much for patiently watching. Bye.